Ethiopia is one of the fastest growing economies in Africa. The country has in particular enjoyed strong growth during the past 12 years, reflecting government-led investment and incentives for non-traditional export sectors. GDP grew on average by 10.1% annually from 2010 to 11 to 2014 to 15. Although initially led by agriculture, growth has been broad-based, with rising contributions from the industry and service sectors. The government is committed to Vision 2025, which aims to place the country among the group of middle-income economies by maintaining the current growth trajectory. The government of Ethiopia is working aggressively on a series of 5-year strategic plans. The first economic plan, better known as the Growth and Transformation Plan, or GTP1, ran from 2010 to 11 to 2014 to 15, with double-digit growth performance. The second Growth and Transformation Plan, or GTP2, under implementation, envisions bringing about a structural transformation whereby manufacturing industry emerges as the driver of the economy. The goal is to make Ethiopia a hub for light manufacturing industries. The industry sector in Ethiopia is at present the fastest growing sector with more than 20% annual growth. Industry, along with robust agricultural transformation, is expected to continue contributing hugely to the country's vision of becoming a middle-income country by 2025. At this juncture, the government has initiated an ambitious plan to develop world-class eco-industrial parks with fully installed infrastructures. The government is directing more resources towards the development of industrial parks with a view to gaining greater leverage from investing in infrastructure and improving the investment climate in order to accelerate private investment and export. Thus, the Industrial Parks Development Corporation, or IPDC, was established in 2014 to enhance export promotion, to ensure protection of the environment and human well-being, and to increase economical land use. The corporation is mandated to develop and operate a host of eco-industrial parks. Having a vision to become an innovative and leading eco-industrial parks developer and operator in Africa by 2025, IPDC is committed to the development of eco-industrial parks of the highest standard. As per Council of Ministers Regulation No. 326/2014, IPDC has the mandate to develop and administer industrial parks, lease and/or transfer developed land. IPDC is also tasked with preparing a detailed National Industrial Parks Master Plan and to serve as an industrial parks land bank. IPDC may also outsource the management of industrial parks through management contracts. In tune with these, the corporation has been extensively promoting industrial parks to attract local and foreign investors. IPDC is becoming an engine of rapid industrialization that nurtures manufacturing industries, accelerates economic growth, and attracts domestic and foreign investment. This is Boley Industrial Park Phase 1. The park is the first industrial park of its kind, developed and operated by the Corporation for the Textile and Garment sectors. Boley Industrial Park Phase 1 rests on 156 hectares of land and has 20 factory sheds, all rented out to 11 enterprises for the export market, and which have been operational since 2014. Around-the-clock security, fire prevention and control, as well as electric and water supply and CETP services are provided. The Boley Industrial Park is designated to textile and garment industries that produce exportable goods. Upon going fully operational, the enterprises in the park will create 35,000 jobs. Boley Industrial Park was visited by investors, developers and researchers for learning and innovation, research and development from different corners of the world.
The fact that you're attracting now world-class companies who can come in here and locate here, and they were paying tribute to the workforce too, to the Ethiopians working here. This is very important. This is very important for the future of the country because it allows you to get to the next stage of development.
This is Shin's Ethiopia Garment plc, a Korean textile company, which has rented sheds in the government-owned Boley Industrial Park.
We are producing high-end and functional quality garments we are exporting to USA and Europe.
Shin's joined the rapidly expanding textile sector with an investment of $6 million and the rent for the 5 sheds it occupies. 2 of the sheds cover 5,500 square meters and the other 3 11,000 square meters each. The first 2 sheds have 24 lanes, while the other 3 have 20 lanes each. The outputs of the company are mainly sportswear and other types of outdoor clothing. Shin's, which fully exports its raw materials from the Middle East, has the capacity to produce around 20,000 pieces of clothing a month. At this stage, the company employs around 3,000 people and intends to increase the number to 6,000 in 2017.
Now we hired some 3,000 workers. At the end of this year, December 2016, the number of our workers will reach to some 5,000. Therefore, the company is really created a job to our Ethiopian women and youth, especially for women.
Employees of Shin's speak about the benefits they get from the company as follows.
በሰዓታችን ነው የምንገባው በሰዓታችን እንወጣለን ሁለተኛ ደግሞ እዚህ ያሉት ቪየትናሞች ያስተማሩን አንድ በጣም ጠንካራ ጎናቸው ደግሞ በጣም ፈጣኖች ናቸው
አብዛኞቹ ከኛ የበላይ ሆኖ የሚሰሩት ነጮች ናቸው እና ጥሩ ትምህርት ከነሱ ያገኘን ነው
ራሳችን እያስተዳደርን በመናገኘው ብር ቤተሰቦቻችንን እንረዳለን
In the Boley Industrial Park, there are 15 more sheds operated by garments and leather factories. One of these is the Taiwan-based George Shu Ethiopia plc, which was established with $9 million capital in 2014.
We came to this country and to this shed. We started in December 2013. We got the shed and then we started construction of the factory. And after constructing the factory in March 2014, we started training workers and in the June we exported first container, June 2014. We exported first container from this country and after that we have been doing regularly.
George Shu Ethiopia which has the capacity to produce 3,000 pairs of shoes a day, is one of the leading casual shoe manufacturers in the world. The abundant cattle resources of the country, young labour force and stability have attracted the company to invest in Ethiopia.
There is no power problem. So now you get a regular power supply, regular water supply, regular internet. So that is what we are happy about, that we are able to do it.
Skills, meals and transportation services are some of the benefits the employees get from the factory.
There are many shoemaking processes and we train them on that, and that is the continuous training, and people are slowly getting multi-skilled. Over the last 1 year we have now started developing the local leadership. The Ethiopian supervisors have started coming. You can see many of them around here. So they will be the future leaders for this company.
ብዙ አይነት ጫማዎችን እንሰራለን። የምንሰራው የሴቶች ጫማ ነው። ከዛ ላይ በጣም ብዙ ልምድ ወስጃለሁ። ጫማ መስራት በራሴ እችላለሁ ነው።
ሰዎች ዘጋም እንደመሆናቸው መጠን ማለት ነው ያገኘናቸው ለውጦች ይኖራሉ ወይ ደግሞ ልምዶች አሉ። ለስራ እነሱ ያላቸው ክብር ይሄ አንደኛው ትልቅ እንደኔ እንደ ትምህርት ወስጃለሁ። ሁለተኛ ነገር ደግሞ ማለት ነው በስራ ቦታ ላይ ስገኝ ማለት ነው ለስራ ያለን ፍቅር ወይ ደግሞ ለስራ ያለን አመለካከት የበለጠ እንዲጨምር ያደርጋሉ።
We are providing them the lunch, breakfast. We provide breakfast and lunch. We provide them transport to come to the factory and to take them back. We provide them uniforms for this thing. And any medical problems and all that we take care.
Another foreign-owned textile company operating within the Bolilemi Industrial Park is the JJ Textiles.
Working in the Bolilemi Industrial Park has a lot of benefits. Actually, being so close to all the government office, being so close to the airport, being so close to the cargo in the airport also is giving a lot of benefit, since you can solve any matter, any issue in a faster time, and is easiest for the day-to-day activities of the company also.
JJ Textiles started operations in December 2014 with an investment of over $8 million. The company now produces 1.3 million pieces of baby garments every month.
The political climate, the political stability, the business climate that is going on here in Ethiopia is good, is suitable for investors to come here. The way Ethiopia is approaching and opening to the international business world is good, it's very attractive. Apart from that, there is plenty of workers, there is plenty of facilities, there is plenty of incentive by the governments and the authorities in order to attract the investors. Most of the investors are moving here now because Ethiopia is reliable. Ethiopia is showing a high level of reliability. It's a safe country. We are amazed that the crime rate in Ethiopia is so low. So you are free to move, you are free to walk.
The Bolilemi Industrial Park and all the other parks under construction in Ethiopia make available prefabricated sheds and serviced industrial land. The parks give utmost care for the safety of workers and the environment. The other important incentive is the 10-year tax holiday given to entrepreneurs that invest in industrial parks and 15 years to industrial park developers. Besides being an industrial park developer and operator, the Ethiopian Industrial Parks Development Corporation serves as a facilitator to bank loans, market links, capacity building, and one-stop services for investors interested in operating in the designated parks. This is Hawassa Eco-Industrial Park, situated in Hawassa, the capital city of Southern Nations, Nationalities and Peoples Regional State. Located some 270 kilometers south of Addis Ababa, the city is increasingly becoming an investment and tourism hub. Hawassa has a direct access to the highway under construction, linking Addis Ababa to Moyale in Kenya. There is also an expressway under construction to connect the city with Mojo town, which is 70 kilometers away from Addis Ababa. In addition, air transport is available in Hawassa as Ethiopian Airlines flies to the city. Taking these into consideration, the IPDC started developing the Hawassa Eco-Industrial Park in the middle of 2015. The park principally gives priority to textile and garments value chain industries. The Hawassa Eco-Industrial Park, which meets international standards, has 37 factory sheds and fully equipped infrastructure as well as service facilities. All factory sheds are already leased by anchor investors from China, India, USA, Sri Lanka and Indonesia. The Hawassa Eco-Industrial Park, which rests on 300 hectares of land, out of which 130 hectares are developed, has also commercial and residential buildings. The park has a dedicated 75 megawatts generating renewable energy source. It benefits from state-of-the-art zero liquid discharge or ZLD and waste treatment technology. The flagship project meets the customs checks for exports to USA and EU markets. The Hawassa Industrial Park also has a clinic, a fire brigade, and with reserved space for service providers like banks, shops and restaurants. The incentive package for investors in the Hawassa Eco-Industrial Park is alluring. Textile and garments producing investors are exempted for up to 10 years corporate income tax, provided that they export at least 80% of their products. Investors also benefit from exemption of customs duty on capital goods and construction materials. They are also eligible for the African Growth and Opportunity Act, AGOA, and Everything But Arms EBA duty-free agreements. During the second growth and transformation period that started in 2015, IPDC plans to build 12 more eco-industrial parks, which will create 1 million jobs. The Hawassa Eco-Industrial Park alone will create jobs for more than 60,000 compatriots. IPDC sets its plan to build the new industrial parks in Magale, Diradawa, Kombolcha, Kilinto, Adama, Bahardar, Jimma, Debre Birhan, Aisha and Ararti to encourage balanced development and integrated economic activity among the regions and to strengthen the intersectoral linkages of the economy. The Industrial Parks Development Corporation, which strives to be an innovative and leading eco-industrial parks developer and operator in Africa by 2025, is committed to boosting industrial parks of the highest standard, to driving industrialization, to promoting exports and to creating employment, thus contributing to the country's development goal of becoming a middle-income country.